There is a story behind this next poem. This poem was written in regards to a resident I took care of named Nancy Brazil. Nancy lived in a nursing home in which I had been, at the time, presently working at. She was given a gift, as if you want to call it a gift. She actually saw the angel of death, or as she would call it, the man in the black coat. Every time Nancy saw him, someone in the facility would die that night. It was always 3 hours to the hour that she saw him. If she saw them at the resident's bedside, 3 hours to that minute, that resident would be dead. Nancy has been blessed numerous times by priests. She had also been put through exorcisms, and yet she could still see him. No one could understand why she was given such a popular gift, or such a particular gift, if you want to call it a gift. But just the thought of seeing what she was seeing was too much for words, especially when you were the only one in the hall with her that night. One night, while I was working, Nancy told a nurse not to fall asleep. The nurse thought it was a threat, harmless, but for some odd reason the words haunted the nurse. And for the rest of the night, surprisingly, she couldn't fall asleep due to it, because just the way she said it freaked her out. Ironically, the nurse's husband fell asleep before her. And in the process of him falling asleep, he had a massive stroke. If it wasn't for Nancy warning the nurse not to fall asleep, the nurse would have woke up next to her dead husband. One night while I was on the clock, it was just me in the hallway again. The man in the black coat appeared, but this time he stood at the back of the hallway. I was the only STNA on that hall that took Nancy seriously. I told Nancy to stay with me, not protect her, saying I also had a strong faith in God. Nancy followed me around all night, did not leave my side. At the end of my shift, I hugged and kissed Nancy goodnight, and she grabbed my hand, pulling me back down to her, and insisted very seriously that everything was going to be all right. I thought that she was referring to the man in the black coat, but she wasn't. She was referring to me. That following morning, on February 27, 2003, my sister woke up to find her 3-month-old son, Glenn, had died. He died of SIDS. When I went back to work, Nancy took my hand and in sympathy showed her condolences and stated, "I told you everything was going to be all right. You are a strong one, you will see. You will be all right." She then let go of her hand. She let go of my hand and then went away. So this poem I wrote in regards to Nancy, and it's called Nancy's Eyes, written January 5th, 2003, before my nephew passed away. Before the warning, before anything. Chasing him down the hallway, she hollered with all of her might, "Get that man away from me!" Her eyes are filled with fright. He was in my room. He won't leave me alone. Poor Nancy started to thrive. The nurses started to panic and checked to make sure we are all alive. "There he is! Stop that man!" Nancy pointed down the hall. I looked to see who she was pointing at. I saw nothing at all. "Nancy, what room is he in?" A nurse questioned her seriously. "He's in that room right there." Nancy pointed straight at me. Who was in my room tonight? What did they want with me? News came flying in. Which one of us will it be? Scared to see the outcome, scared to know the truth, I clutched my cross around my neck. I prayed a prayer from my youth. "Oh Lord God, please save me. If it is, then come tonight, for I'm ready to be with you. I'm ready to meet you tonight." I prayed the prayer till I slipped away into a dark yet humble sleep, and woke to learn the truth. My soul I got to keep. Poor Betty Sue. While her smile that was so bright, she wasn't so lucky this time. Her soul was taken last night.